going on, world? I'm Wesley from Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube, where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And the similar connections that I want to adopt with you is with the love and the understanding, I guess, on the appreciation of good comedy in the form of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This particular episode was entitled No More Lies, or Getting Enough More Lies, or something with Kenya Moore's name in it or something. This episode was pretty good. It was entertaining. Cynthia is happy about her ebony spread, and she is happy with her and Peter. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Cynthia looks gorgeous. Cynthia is breathtaking at 47. She doesn't look 47. She looks 34. So I am completely thrilled and overjoyed for Cynthia. She is poised. She is grand. And that's everything that Cynthia should have been from the beginning, because she exudes that without even having to speak or without even having to do anything. She just exudes that. So that was awesome seeing Cynthia and Peter. Like I said, I love seeing Cynthia and Peter in this positive light. I think it's a beautiful thing. Phaedra and Apollo going to take Aiden and Aiden to get, his teeth done up. Okay. That's cool. That was cute. Candy wants to buy Mama Joyce another house. Hey, I mean, I don't know. If you got it, you got it. It's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But I'm like, I don't know. I never understood why people did extreme things just because. Like, if you already have a house and there's nothing absolutely wrong with the house, why would you buy? I just had a hard time wrapping my brain around that concept. But at the end of the day, it's her mom. She can do whatever the hell she want to do with her money. But Todd feel a little odd about that. And I would feel a little odd about that too. I'm like, why are you buying her house? She doesn't like the other house, so you're buying her a new one. And then it's a house that's right down the street. So you're buying your mother a house right down the street when she doesn't even like your husband. I can understand that. Mama Joyce came in the house all nasty with her face on twitch like she usually is. And Todd is, trying to be cordial or whatever. And they having small talk. Oh, so you get a new house, huh? Yeah, great. Todd ain't hearing about the care. What? Todd ain't, what? But Joyce is like, you gonna buy your mother a house? I was like, ooh, really, Miss Joyce? Really? That was Miss Joyce trying to read Todd the points. Because Todd, Miss Joyce, no Todd can afford nobody on the house. You know they got to fly below the house of the mother. So, what? So Joyce read him. But Todd was like, no, my moms don't want to live down in Atlanta. She like, okay. Miss Joyce is nasty. Miss Joyce is nasty. So we get reintroduced to Brandon, and I'm happy to see Brandon. You know what? I really am. Brandon needs to be on the show way more than Derek and way more than Miss Lawrence. Only reason why I say that is because Brandon is representation of the gay community that we need to see more of. Because Brandon give me regular J from around the motherfucking way. He ain't overtly feminine. He ain't wearing the wigs. He ain't down up in the makeup and the high heels, which is predominantly what they have us in, or gay men in, to make us popular and to make us, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But no, Brandon is like, I'm chill, I'm cool, I'll sit here and, kiki with you or whatever. But I'm a chill dude. And I for one, am wholeheartedly appreciating Brandon for everything that he's bringing to national TV. Straight up. Like Mona Simone would say. But, they're talking about the whole situation. And at first, I'm like, I'm proud that they ain't even bringing up the drama that happened with Apollo. But, Brandon's like, you need to get out of the house. You need to stop thinking about that. God to gift wrap that up and, send it on this merry way. Let's get over that. It's the past. Let's move on. Then Kay is like, oh, Cynthia sent me a little invite to her little ebony spread party. I think I might go or whatever. I think it'll be cool to partake in the festivities. And Brandon was like, oh, okay, yeah, you should go. Kay is like, I would love for you to come. Brandon's like, I don't know about all that. I don't know about doing your little functions and shit for this show no more. It was cute while it lasted, but I'm not gonna get my head bashed in again. He was like, there's enough beige on beige crime. There's enough light skin on light skin crime. And you know, he making fun of it. He making fun of it. But to be quite honest, that shit was not motherfucking funny. And I know Apollo cute and all that. He ain't even drop dead gorgeous. He ain't all of that. He ain't all of that. Even after that workout video, his body is a little tainted. So he ain't all of that. Apollo's cute. I'm gonna give it to him. Apollo's really, really cute. But I ain't never get over that shit. And that shit was uncalled for. So he gonna bring his little light-skinned ass at the end of this goddamn episode and wanna apologize to motherfucking Kenya for all the shit that he done. Talking about I wanna right my wrongs. No. Kenya, and that's another Kenya should have said, bitch, you wanna right your motherfucker. I know I'm fast forwarding to the end of the episode, but Kenya should have said, bitch, you wanna right your motherfucking wrongs? Let's get my friend Brandon on the motherfucking phone so you gotta apologize to Brandon ass. That's who the fuck you need to apologize for. But I think Kenya was all wrapped up in her glory and her moment and trying to get the truth out about her shit. That pissed me off. I'm glad Kenya got vindicated on national screen and people could stop calling her a whore and a slut and all of that because it wasn't the truth. And Apollo used the bitch ass for even doing that. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But if you want to sit here and apologize, you didn't want to right your wrongs. Nah, you did way more. Well, yes. You did a lot more damage. But oh, that pissed me off. That whole scene pissed me off. Oh, that pissed me off. Nene getting on stage. She's doing a great job. I'm happy for her. She looks beautiful. She's on stage. Great. She's getting her life. Awesome. 7 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a basketball court, a pool. Like, what the fuck? Really, Candy? Really, Candy? Oh. The house looked dirty now. I was like, damn, what's with all these stains on the floor? They showed all these stains and the upholstery and the couch. And this shit, anyways, whatever. Joyce thinks that Todd Mom needs to apologize to her because Todd Mom called her a bitch. But Todd Mom only called you a bitch because you came out of pocket. Like, I ain't here for Joyce. Cynthia's party. Cynthia looked amazing. She looked amazing. She walks in with Claudia. Claudia looked a little pasty. But, and Cynthia had a lot of makeup on. Not as much as Nene, but a lot of makeup. She didn't need all that makeup. She had a lot of makeup on. It was a lot. But you still look bad, mama. You still look bad. Everybody giving her props or whatever. You know, Cynthia and Candy talk. Candy trying to bring up some shit. She's like, so what's going on with y'all? But we on the show. We got to talk about this shit now. I'm too busy making my money, but we got to talk about this shit. So what's going on? Let's talk about this shit. The camera's rolling. It's our job to talk about this shit, so we're going to talk about it. Cynthia was like, well, I'm not inviting Nene in. I ain't here for Portia because Portia got some stuff to say or whatever the case may be. And, Candy was like, well, I thought we was all going to go to Cirque du Soleil and, surprise Nene and, celebrate her thing. She's like, really? And Cynthia like, really? You think I was going to do that? Candy come up post confessional talk about once we friends and then we not friends and then we friends again, then we not friends. She over it. But Candy's still getting that checked out. Kenya shows up with Claudia and I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. Who is she? Am I the only one that hates seeing new people come up onto the scene? And I don't really like giving new people a shot. But whatever, Claudia seems cool because she doesn't bash Portia. She's like, oh, I work with Portia. Yeah, Portia's cool. I don't have any problems with her. I like that. I like that she was able to come out of her face and say that I don't have any problems with Portia, even though the person that brought me into this show, Miss Kenya, has a problem with Portia. Then, Candy, she's like, well, did you call Portia? Did you speak to Portia? What's going on? Well, if Portia would have did that to you and blah, 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 yada, 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 Candy go on. Cynthia don't want to hear it. Kenya don't want to hear it. She getting all flustered. Oh, what? Candy? No. It's all about me. Oh, I was the victim. Girl, bye, girl. Apollo bring his little light-skinned ass up into the mix. And I'm like, he just trying to stay relevant throughout this whole, whatever. But he's like, hey, Kenya, gives Kenya a hug or a handshake or whatever. Kenya's like, bitch, why are you here? Like, whatever. Then Kenya gets up and she walks away. She tells Claudia, let's go to the bathroom so we can have our own moment. So, you know, they talk or whatever, like, what's going on with you and Kenya, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Apollo's like, nah, that's gonna be cool. So, Kenya comes out, she wants to leave, but after that, Claudia's like, I had to pull my purse aside because I want him to take my credit cards. I'm like, really, Claudia? Really? Okay, whatever, girl. And then she goes to say, well, at least you gonna get some abs in prison. I'm like, ooh. Claudia got a little saucy mouth for her. She got a little saucy mouth for her. But whatever, we get past that. Kenya comes out. She's like, I'm ready to go. I'm leaving. About like, can I talk to you for a minute, Kenya? Can I talk to you for a minute? Why are we still talking about this? They get outside. Kenya's like, I want you to apologize, but I want you to accept my motherfucking apology the way that I give my motherfucking apology. I don't give a fuck what you said. You just being mean and spiteful and all this shit. I'm like, how the fuck he gonna say he wanna apologize, but he berating the girl? Talk about I didn't want to discriminate you or belittle you as a female or a woman. I'm like, what you doing right now, ho? You arguing with a girl again. Like, what do you think this is very masculine what you're doing right now? I don't think this is very masculine. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. You want to be fake? I'm like, fake? Bitch, who are you saying fake when you just admitted on national screen that you lied on this girl? You lied on this girl for 3 years. Lied on this girl, had this whole world thinking that Kenya was a hoe, trying to be a whole wrecking whore. You lied on her. All this time you gonna call her fake, then you get in the house, then you get back into bar one. And Cynthia done told everybody about you lying and shit, so now Candy pissed. Candy pissed. And Peter pissed. And Todd pissed. Like, you lied about this whole thing the whole time. What? Kenya's stint on the show was all based on her being the hoe. It was all based on her being the hoe. To find out that this dude lied on her like that, it's terrible. 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 Did I feel bad for Kenya? No. I didn't. Because her actions led her into that. She should have left Apollo well enough alone. Her actions led her into that. Should Apollo have done that? No, he shouldn't have. But it was quite interesting how she wanted to take a trip down memory lane and for him to apologize. Then for her to realize the wrong that she had done in the situation. And when he tried to bring up her wrong, she's like, oh, we don't need to go back to the past. Bitch, the whole conversation is about the past. So you only want to go to the past that you want to go to, but you don't want to go to the, like, I was over it at that point. I didn't care about Kenya no more at that point. Kenya should have said, yeah, you know what? I did some dirt. I did some wrong, but I never lied on the particular situation between you and I. But you lied. You lied on me. And that really hurt. Blah, blah, blah. She could have went that way. But she's, no, we don't need to go about the past. I want the truth out. I'm like, girl, I was over it. But that was the whole episode. That was the whole episode. So Apollo lied about the whole situation. This is a cute episode. I mean, like I said, I want Apollo to apologize to Brandon. If he want to right all his wrongs before going to prison, I want him to apologize to Brandon. They need to put that on screen. I want to see an apology to Brandon. That's what I want to see. I don't know if it happened yet or if it happened before or whatever, but I want to see that on national TV. Fuck him lying about Kenya. I mean, that's big, but I want to see that. And buying houses and shit just because. I don't know. But anyways, I'm Wesley from Nation TV, the network. I hope y'all enjoyed this little brief ass review. Leave your comments below the video because I don't know what y'all thought. Here's my question. Do y'all think that Apollo owes Brandon an apology? Do y'all think that Phaedra owes Kenya an apology? Because Kenya thinks that Phaedra owes her an apology. And I'm like, no, she really doesn't. She can apologize on behalf of her husband, for her husband doing what she did. But because of marriage and because of beliefs and trusting your man and being with your man and standing by your man, she did what any wife should have done. Stand by her motherfucking man. Why, like, I just don't understand why, if I'm married, why would I think I would have to give receipts and check the paperwork and check phone dialogues and all that? I shouldn't have to do all that. We're married. So I'm feeling Phaedra off that tip. That's what I'm feeling, Phaedra. Kenya should have just left well enough alone and shouldn't even got involved with Paula. Period. I was from A Connection TV, the network. Leave your comments below. Deuces.